Ladies and gents, boys and girls, thank you very much for pressing play. It is that time of the week where you get to listen to the girl with the golden voice, news at the Dominican that walks the street, limited edition. Matter of fact, the only edition. That's why Asanale Walana. Do remember that this is Lobata Online Radio where talent lives. And the Bumpy Cruise is a show brought to you by the Melanin Dolls. You can check them on all social media platforms. If you want to get your minis and petties done, you want to get a face beat, and you want a wig installation, or better yet, you want to get a massage. It's been a very hard year. You deserve Lisa. You deserve you know. You just deserve to give yourself some tender loving care. So do make sure that you follow them on all social media platforms. Otherwise, as you know, the Bumpy Cruise is a show where we get to talk about the problems that we face on our day-to-day lives that disturbs our mental health. Yeah. So just this week, I think it was was it yesterday or a couple of days back? I can't really remember, but there was a post on social media of a man who felt that his wife had to quit her job, quit her career so that she can go stay at home and be a wife because she brought more money into the marriage than he did. So he felt balance. Anyways, let's talk about this after the ad break, yeah?
Do you want to advertise your business, your products, your services? Do you have an event that you would like to advertise? Or even much better, you have an event that you would like for it to be covered? Well, say no more. Email lobatsonlineradio@gmail.com or call 72960417 for unbeatable advertising rates you won't regret. We are Lobatsa Online Radio, where talent lives.
Find us on all social media platforms: Facebook, Lobatsa Online Radio; Twitter @Lobatsa Online Radio; YouTube @Lobatsa Online Radio, or email us on lobatsaonlineradio@gmail.com.
Do you remember that this is Lobatsa Online Radio where talent lives? We are there in all social media platforms. Do make sure that you follow us, and always make sure that you stay tuned in all our shows from Monday to Saturday. Without fail. Anyways, continuing with the show for the day. As I was saying, I forgot that lady is an impogoto. Like she's amazing in more ways than one. That man did not complain of Buitolo Bahare. The only thing is he wants her to quit her job so that she can be a wife and he can be the provider, the alpha of the family without feeling like Mosadu Utsura the upper hand. Lead nice life problems, but they don't even see that. In a on the post that actually she responded to the post with her own post. She said she was working at the mine as an accountant. Mining as an accountant. The guy was a taxi driver. So baby gela bata madi, or was it loans or whatever, I don't know. Abarakela, this guy more combis and more taxis or design mo ringi. So mona ba marara no so horar dira goreng o togele tiro. Quit your job, come be a wife on Habat. And it started, everything went south. She listened to this guy because she wanted to be submissive to her husband, because she wanted to listen to what her husband wanted and fulfill that. She did not think for herself. She quit her job. Wrong move. After she quit her job, now the men started treating her some type of way. It's not the first time we're talking of such things. I've talked about these things before, Bumpy Cruise. As a woman, it's always nice to be independent, to have your own career, to have your own job, to bring something to the table. When you walk into a marriage, you walk into that marriage with the belief, hope, and faith that it will end only after death. But we do not know of what the future holds. So it's better if you have your own backup plan of saying, I have a job. If tomorrow things go south, I have a job. I can still sustain myself. I can still progress with my life. I can still continue with my life. Now, when you quit your career to impress somebody else, don't you see that you are giving this person they can treat you however they please, because now you are bowing down to them. You are submitting to them, but then you are putting yourself under fire. You are putting your neck on the real line, on the real way. Because the minute you quit your job now, you are going to start depending on that person. You're depending on the money. You are staying home. All you do is just being your wife, taking care of the kids, doing his laundry, while he has all the freedom and everything. I mean, there's a possibility that it can work and might work in other scenarios, but in most cases, it ends up leading to bonobo depression because you are stuck in the house. Now he's controlling you. He calls all the shots. At the end of the day, he's the only one who brings the money in the house. So what he says goes. He's the alpha of the pack. Going back to that lady's story, she said after she quit her job, now the siblings to the husband moved into the house. The matrimonial home, by the way. They moved into the matrimonial home and they started abusing that lady. They started telling her so many hurtful words. They started treating her like she wasn't even important, like she was of no value. Now, the most shocking thing was that this man brought a lady into the house claiming that the lady was a cousin. Ne? And while at that, he was also abusing this lady. So it happened that one day the lady caught the husband and the so-called cousin in bed. Hey, embedding. Live jive. She found them in bed. That's when she knew her. So she packed her stuff, left. And then this man married the so-called cousin. The so-called cousin and the man now enjoyed the money from the taxis and the combis that she bought for this very husband of hers. They were now enjoying the fruits of her toil. Imagine you are working, you've schooled, you've worked hard, you have a career, you are making money. You get a husband who doesn't even make much, but you uplift him, you build him, you help him to have something of his own. Jiki, somebody from the outside. Death yena le matho ya di Brazilian le di ntontoni di burilicious mamas. And they start owning everything that you worked hard for. So she packed her bags and she went home to recollect herself and do some self-introspections. She got a job. And you know what I stay telling people? That the universe always gives back what you sent out. When you hurt somebody, when you do something bad to someone, be rest assured that it's definitely gonna come back to you. When you do something good to someone, know that the universe is gonna reciprocate that good thing that you've done. It's just how it works. Hey, that is why sometimes relationship and then 10 years down the line, deja vu. This is a repetition of the same thing that you've done to that person, but the only difference is that now it's happening to you. You can't dodge it. Karma never loses the address. So this lady is saying the man and that lady started enjoying the business, the money and everything. So we ona ya gae to do it, to like recuperate and find herself, of which she finally got a job. She went back to that job, and then business ka kwa ya balebe se irisente ya go shomana. They ended up divorcing, and now the man wants her back.
Nobody can tell me that God is not patient. 'Cause girl, with you, he took his time. They cannot convince me he's not omnipresent. 'Cause through your face I see he's lying. And I will give anything to be the one you call on after a long day. And I will give anything to be the one who saves you over and over, over and over. And I will give anything to be the air you breathe. I'll carry your wind inside your dreams, yeah. I'll help you kill your fears, yeah. I'll kiss you back to healing. And by anything, I mean anything. By anything, I mean anything. By anything, I mean anything. Yeah.
When I saw this post, I was like, very interesting. I guess the cruisers would love to hear about this. I guess the cruisers would want to hear my opinion of this. Ne? And then, to my surprise, more stories came in. People started posting their own issues pertaining this thing. Mind you, this is how the story goes. This lady works in a mine. She holds a higher position in the mine. So she opened a business that supplies for the husband in question. And the husband's business is doing great, but the lady's still making more money than he does. So he got married to this lady knowing that because apparently they worked in the same mine, but Mosadina position I hope I'm not twisting the stories because it didn't of a similar scenario. Now he feels he wants the wife to quit her career, to quit her job. I gonna kwa lapeng ene a wife amo apele amo thatsetsa thokomela bana ale kwa lapeng, because he feels if like with the way the lady is making money, ga mo fe gore ga di tiro tsele tse go teng motho a mo tshwantse re a di dire ka ha se tswaneng. So he feels what he deserves all that. So the lady needs to quit her job so that he can be the man. He can feel like the man in that relationship. He can feel like the provider, the main lead. He wants to feel like the alpha. So with the lady holding a higher position and bringing more money into the relationship, this guy feels anyway. So I was like, okay, now that this is interesting. How do you get to marry someone knowing the position that they hold? Obori, yes, I do. Ebere kamoso bore, I don't want this anymore. I want you to quit your whole career, quit your job, come stay home and be a wife. I mean, personally, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that because when we come into a relationship, and then we sit down. I know Victor is a DJ, SPONKIE is an MC. And then when Victor proposes to me, he needs to think of everything that me being an MC. Is he really, when he proposed to me, he really needs to be sure. Is he ready with me coming home late at night because I just came back from a gig? Is he ready with me traveling out of town to faraway places because of work? Is he really ready to see me mingling with a whole lot of people because of work? Or would he rather have somebody who is more reserved, who is not in the entertainment industry, somebody who is more laid back and unknown? Because the minute you propose to somebody, you are saying, come as you are, I accept you as you are, will you marry me? Oh yes, I do. I need to be asking myself, do I accept Victor as he is? Before I say I do. And the beautiful part I love about this story is the fact that that lady took money and opened a business for her man, which means she was uplifting her man, which means she wanted better things for her man. She wanted to upgrade her man. She wanted him to be a better person. She was supportive of him and she was there for him. She did not just act like no, she pulled through for him. She even knew that if this business did great, there was a possibility of this man earning more than she did. Because with businesses, you can always grow, right? Hey, ha go tshwanele mo eleng gore salary ya gago o tasa le ka o amogetse 5,000 o di jaragara. With business, you keep on making money, you grow. So there's a possibility, there are higher chances of you making more profits than that person who gets a salary every month. How amazing is that woman? How selfless is she for sacrificing and working hard and also sharing what she had with her man and saying, Papa Kuntlong, this is what I'm bringing to the table. I'm saying, what exactly do men want? I mean, I'd kill. If I was a man, I'd kill to have a lady like that. Wouldn't you?
Hi, this is Amo from Melanin Dolls. We are tuned into Bumpy Cruise with MC SPONKIE.
Tell the world it's a golden year. I can feel it in my bones. Victory's near. No, 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 no. Nobody can stop us now. We worked hard for this. We deserve it. We were born for this. Mirror, mirror on the wall, which is the greatest team of them all. Mirror, mirror on the wall, which is the greatest team of them all. Challenge now go,
regular, losing is irregular. If they don't believe in the dream or the vision, man, I ask them why so. Blue, black and white, bright like a galaxy. Up amongst the stars, we're shining like where we supposed to be. B-dub, we just do it from the heart, man. 50 years, no war, just love, man.
Yo, look how far we come, look what we done. Celebrate the fact we are the chosen ones. Before we get there, man, we already won. Just based on the fact, the track that we have run. Damn, I think it's cool, but we are fire. Just wanna raise this flag higher. We been at it for long, but still we ain't tired. Cause our story will tell to inspire.
Kitusite kimelodi Mkhulu kwane lo shalaba Kakati wa kibu ntle Kopapa sela mebala Urumi Bebaka kahurelwela Baswere pareka mangane Iliruri bakare swela Itawa kudini yeri yona ikela.
From running the city to running in the city, they got me feeling like Niger. They got me feeling like Niger. Moonwalking to the finish line, they got me feeling like Michael. They got me feeling like anybody who just wanna do it for the country. I'm representing my country, yeah.
From the White Soul,
Amanda Brown,
NCFMG
Yeah, Sasa Claus.
DJ Izzy.
We are going back to Kanyekering. As a person, whether a man or a lady, in a relationship or in a marriage, always make sure that you have your own thing going on. It's very imperative for you to make sure that you have something to fall back on. Have a business, even if you are a housewife, even if you are not schooled, you're not educated, just do something, find something. Don't just relax and wait for that man to give you money. Hustle, it's a thing, you know. This man should know that if he fails you, you can still continue doing your things. I remember one time I was having a chat with my boys, and one of them said, na mama sahante na ibile ke jemisa sengwana sengwa ke tsenye her girlfriend allowance I ke re ke mogagamatsa thaloga. And I was just there looking at this guy. I was like, better her, not me. Because with me, even if you try, you don't give me money. Your money is like the cherry on top of the icing of my cake. I can have my cake ile sponge hela sesena the icing or sesena the cherry. So like a cherry is just there go khabisa cake. I make sure that I provide for myself. I'm always ready that even if oka jemisa lebetshwa la gago, now I can continue with my life as if you don't even exist. I think maybe it's because I grew up kostrati. I grew up kokasi. So I know how important it is to always have your own thing going on than mo ga bogologolo mo ne re gola re itse gore di time di avakwa di a go gereza di a phandla ha di jike ke tsone tse di neelang bo mama madi ra go disiwa go ateng. Things have changed now. Things have changed. It's about housewife. It's a why. I mean, even if you're a housewife, but still have something that you do. You know, life continues. He needs to know that you are independent, you can take care of yourself. If you give somebody that impression that they are the air that you breathe, that they are the oxygen that you breathe, it always leads to them abusing you, treating you like you are nothing, treating you like you are useless. They'll always feed out of your life, suck the life out of you, because you've given them that impression that ke bone. And that should never be the case. Anyways, continue on. The other lady, and she quit her job. And then she started staying with her man. The man is a security guard in one of these well-known security companies. And she's okay. That's why I was like, it just depends. And then she said she's okay. And with her being okay, they do have struggles here and there, but she's okay with a little that the man brings into the family. I'm happy for her. Just that could never be me. You are educated. You went to school. You went to tertiary. Your parents worked hard. They sweat hard, blood and tears to take you to school. You graduated. You got a job in a whole mine, only for you to quit it just to please a man. And then what are crumbs when you can have the whole cake? Just because your man feels inferior towards you because you bring more money. It doesn't make sense to me, Barret. So if that's what you call submission, then please miss me. I don't think that's what submission means. Submission, in my world, in my own understanding, I feel like submission means respecting your man, being available for your man, knowing that, okay, I'm on my off duty today. I'm not working, so I can do baby's laundry. I can cook his favorite meal, that I haven't been able to do for him. Being there for him, supporting him, being his other half, being his support system, being his number one fan, and most importantly, respecting him. Even if you make more money than he does, but for as long as you respect him and you still show him that, O papa wa muntu, I think that's important. I think that's enough. I don't have to quit my job for you. I worked hard for that. Like, I envy these ladies. I do not even go to school. Bumpy Cruise. Be that as it may, in as much as I'm not educated, in as much as I'm not that schooled, I don't think I'd ever allow somebody to have that total control of my life just in the name of saying I'm being submissive. People just abuse submission, daughter. They just abuse it. Why did you come to me? Why did you marry me knowing that I make more money than you do? Why didn't you just walk away from me? The minute don't take over the ke boso hela ke morena hela kwa ko mining kwa ke ja tshotso a go to khwena go tawanna ke fana ka madi nna. Why didn't you run that very minute, or while the relationship was still in early stages, instead of onyale ke gona bota go bona gore ya no ke a go rurumisa? Yeah, no guys. This is so not okay. Oh, and one of the Bumpy Cruisers, I posted about this, asking them how they would feel. And then one cruiser said, if you have a low self-esteem, Nilotrala said, if you had a low self-esteem and you do not have a stand in that marriage, obviously you're gonna let everything out the window. So maybe this is not just about those gents, it's also about us ladies. It's also about us, of which I feel like exactly what do we want when we say we're gonna, when we have upper jobs, when we hold good positions in our companies, and we date borre ba eno gore ra bona re letseno la bone le ko tlase ra reng ka rona. What are we saying? What are our expectations? What are the do's and don'ts, the terms and conditions? What are those things that we can take from these guys and those that we say it's okay to love somebody, but not to an extent of losing yourself while they did.
keeps emotions rolling down like a river. Utanding like vampire, so dead. What keeps me coming back to you like a child I never learned. But malpeli liyege ineza ngati yangu uzulu Sunday.
I feel like marriage is a beautiful thing, and it's not a competition. It shouldn't be a competition. Gone are those days mosadi o tshwanetse gore a sale mo lapeng a godise bana a pe a thatsare. These days basadi le bona ba tsena sekole ba rutega, and it shouldn't come to a point where yaanong ba ta tshabisiwang go tshela le borra ba ene gore ba bereka ditiro tse di go tlase ga tsa bona. And gape, what are we saying to the girl kids? Gore you can go to school and lose everything because of love, because of marriage. Is that what we're saying? Are we saying it's okay for them to sacrifice all the hard work that they've put in just for a man, just for a marriage? And like I'm saying, when we go into marriages, even those people that have divorced before, they went into those marriages with the hope that it was going to be till death do us part, but you never know. I've already said that before. So what are we teaching the future generation? I mean, it's okay as a lady to date a man who makes more money because monna ke monna. But it's wrong when a lady makes more money and the man makes less. I'd say it's wrong if that lady uses her position go to wrong. That is total. That one Leonard disagree on it. As a wife, you remain a wife. You will always be a wife, no matter the position you hold at work out and how you are a wife, and your duties start there. If your job is exhausting and your man married you knowing that your job is exhausting, he needs to understand that if you have a helper, but how anybody off day or you've knocked off early, you do those things for him, malatsing a re tshelela mo botshelong bo le gore go a berekwa tota, go a berekwa ko strateng kwa gore madi a tsene, go a berekwa a se thola le nako a go thola go le bone mo mathong go go betswa di-goals. Go a berekwa, you come to work exhausted. We work long hours, heavy, go berekwa ditirela tse di bokete, malatsing a bo me ba bereka ditirela tse di tshwanang tsa borre. So as much as re a tswa go tirong a fila gore o ta lapile le mosadi o ta lapile, you can't live for work le mosadi a go a ye tirong e be re le boa go bo fila gore wena o lapile ene ke ena ape go iragalang. I feel like sometimes men needs to cut us some slack, man. Hey, especially bone bo mme bone ba bereka ditiro tse di botlhoko bao. You just need to understand. Don't make it turn into a competition or make it turn into a war zone. Ya gore nya kana o mosadi a me ke go nyetse ke go ntsheditse lobolane wena tiro ya go ka reta ntapisa o tsana malapeng ka 7 na go mpeona na ke bate dijo tsa mmidi ke bata gore ka apelwa ko wena. Bro, you married me knowing. You knew. Hey, I don't know, man. I think this topic just hits me some type of way. It doesn't sit well with me. Personally, it doesn't sit well with me. Like, how do you just throw your future away like that? How do you expect somebody to be in total control of your decision making like that? With me, if you can't have me as I am, if you can't accept my job, man, no. Do you know the pain of learning math? O ja metse go tirong go sekolong o lala masego o sa robala o le go UB kwa motho ba ta go bodela re thanthamolla dio se o togela phuaganya sengwe le sengwe to go nna ha o ntebe mo mathong. But nthe botshelo bo bothata, please. It's a very hard life. So now I'm just saying, when you walk into a marriage, do make sure that, you know what, even I think now, before people get married, they should go for couple counseling. Is everything in sync? Is everything on par? Don't just get married for the sake of you need a ring or you need a man. Get married because this person complements you. This person completes you. This person is exactly the missing puzzle of your life. Not because you know, just a while back I was dating this other gent. I had to walk out of that relationship. I ran for dear life. He had this mentality of saying I had to be submissive. He'd choose what I weigh. Yada yada yada. When he was hungry, he'd expect me to cook. And I said, that is not how I was taught submission, my guy. If you want me to be the woman you want, let me be the man that I want. Or be the man. Go to Lahots and Hantara Hagapa. Ubu we zorora and what Hagapa, hello Robata way, Dallas away. Ekai Budi, was Araka Humos and Hilo Cook. Why would you Budale Batida Mehakamin or Sally Budica Sopu? I want to try to plastic, but you have the audacity to tell me that I should be cooking for you. What for, bruh? What for? Go cook if you feel like you want to cook. When I cook for you, it should be because I want to cook for you, because I see the need to cook for you. Not you on first line trying to build this character that you want. No, I can but no. You can't change who I am. If you just feel like I'm not the character that you are looking for, street 99.
You are tuned in to Bumpy Cruise. Novacy Online Radio. This time around we go hard.
Hi, I'm Brighton from Sound Emotion.
Hi, I'm Tech 16.
Hey, I'm Leora.
Ingrid.
Baby Audio. What's up, dude? Boombox on a beat.
You are tuned into
Novacy Online Radio, where talent lives.
Acid on the beat, ho.
Bundling brands, baby.
Long overdue like the fraternity. No seriously. Been building the skills so much that what my better me. Nzelebota who runs what? Here's your top 3. I finessed the game, calculator baby. I can adjust something, water maybe. It's just the one thing that got you crazy. Bomb rap about in a very lately. This the flow that got them all to go. This that flow that killed them on the low. I don't even need no reps, show my babo. I could just hum on tracks, babam babo. Acid on the beat, ho, la me eat man. Ring up the bundle, brands, me eating ya. Let's all get that dope, petty Isaac. Bash le chabito bakai, tell them to speed it up.
Died in your we wake up in the morning, rebat and la foswenya. Whether with hologana billing, bundling brands, reta fosenya. Yeah, died in your we wake up in the morning, rebat and la foswenya. Whether with hologana billing, bundling brands, reta fosenya. My boys carve your casket fast. Need I say more? Got uncles in the furniture business, but Joshua door. I'm trying to see how I can turn this into money, so I won't have to explain my bebuzugu to banutum sani. I'm keeping it real, call it Ben 10. Flow keep you in a coma, period, death sentence. Yeah, I'm finna shake it up. Big budget in the building, so believe I'm about to blaze it up. Knick-knack, padded whack, give Bush the mic. I'm nice, I'm killing them with that flow that they like. I heard them say you can't run away from your calling, so I'ma stay ballin'. Listen, like a big budget, big gadgets, big sachets, dominating a big market. You could check the airwaves, big badge, umunti, so many hot hooks, bambisa hukunti. Died in your we wake up in the morning, rebat and la foswenya. Whether with hologana billing, bundling brands, reta fosenya. Yeah, died in your we wake up in the morning, rebat and la foswenya. Whether with hologana billing, bundling brands, reta fosenya.
Okay, what you're about to witness is very godly. This is Bandang versus everybody. They dread my whole style coming soon. I married the game, I'm the best man and the groom. Heights man, Zedi Vara. Heights man, Zedi Bala. The time I won raps, clever one. wise man ke tse di bala bandeng ka molelo re le banda re tshoko ka lefelo watch your mouth re tla o gapela botshelo and put a lean on these rappers jaka molelo
died in Kenya. We wake up in the morning, repatela mozwenya. Whether with holoka na peleng, ja. Bandeng brands reta hoseja. Yeah, died in Kenya. We wake up in the morning, repatela mozwenya. Whether with holoka na peleng, ja. Bandeng brands reta hoseja. Yeah, died in Kenya. We wake up in the morning, repatela mozwenya. Whether with holoka na peleng, ja. Bandeng brands reta hoseja.
Buddies and boys, my jitters and huns, boys and girls, I do hope that you learned one or two things more Bumpy Cruise today. And do remember that these are my opinions. They are not of the radio station. They are not of my bosses, but they are personally of MC Spunkie. And we all have different perceptions of things. Maybe when I feel like maybe when I feel no, I got the submission, but personally, I wouldn't. I don't know about you, darling, but I wouldn't. Do remember that the Bumpy Cruise was brought to you by Melanin Dolls. You can find them on all social media platforms, but then go Facebook, Twitter, Insta, YouTube. They're everywhere. Yonkenda, same as Lobata Online Radio. Do make sure that you follow us on all our social media platforms. And we do appreciate your love. We do appreciate you tuning in. We really do hope that you do learn one thing or two. And we'd also love it if you commented and shared your opinion with us in the comment section of this show. So that like I've said, we are learning from each other thing more the Bumpy Cruise. So akela na wa khelelo ena o bua gore wena o ikuta jang go tsama jang o bona yang re ha ile re le nna ke la thegile o khone gore o ntaetele pone le nna ke khone bona me okay, no, fine, I understand why these people are doing this because of that, because up until then ke tana ke ntse ke ganela hela ka ha ke re Nanka ke ka togela tiro for wena shimoni never zanke soze. Otherwise, let's meet again next week at 5 o'clock on a Wednesday. This is the girl with the golden voice. American that walks the street, a limited edition. Matter of fact, the only edition. That's why if I happen to elevate to glory, my mom won't have a backup plan because I was the only edition. Let's meet again next week. Ciao.
Do you want to advertise your business, your products, your services? Do you have an event that you would like to advertise? Or even much better, you have an event that you would like for it to be covered? Well, say no more. Email lobatsaonlineradio@gmail.com or call 72960417 for unbeatable advertising rates you won't regret. We are Lobatsa Online Radio, where talent lives.